college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. On the run, it's Overton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Heat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm. That might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Hold and fired complete. Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Hale.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down for this offense. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They'll run it to the right. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Overton. Bounced off his feet.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Keith. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll go right back to him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short. You might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the 1st down.
Working on the right. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snagged out of the air. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jennings. Finds his back in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
Makes the grab in their space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Wants to throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, SMU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start the They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Overton. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Heath. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the Heat. He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Hale. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown! Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These corners going to give them some space. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground. Understand.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down, and we'll see if they go for it here.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
To the air, it's Jennings. Here's the heat. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down.
Gashing the D on the right. To the house. Touchdown, Hokies. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires left side at Smith. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a... Tight end now in motion. Snags a quick pass on the left. The discard, and he's running free. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A little screen to the running back. Gets away from one. Just keeps moving. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Using his feet. Might have a chance. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Hale. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right on target this time. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And the Mustangs respond.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. There he goes. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. That is frustrating for a defense, for a quarterback to beat you with his feet.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback will keep it. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get it stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Touchdown, SMU. They move on top here in the fourth. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Overton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll start this drive from the 42. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on it. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play in the quarterback.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Looking to scramble. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Mustangs! Made the grab and then did the rest. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Green. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he's got enough to move the chains, and they just had to have that 4th down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And
looking for a deep man. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got a man. It's Heath. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.